Yeah, Johnny Cupcakes, fan favorite. Everybody loves him around here. He's fun to watch. But Michael Whaley, no slouch. Yeah, just taking a look at Michael Whaley, I can see he's got a super compact body build. Very short, but clearly very explosive.
He took a long trip to get here, and he's going to make it worthwhile as he fights the very seasoned veteran, Johnny Cupcakes, who the crowd's rumbling right now, but they're going to explode when he finally makes his way out.
Power popped out. When I turned around to get the shot of that guy's wife, my fault.
Making his way to the ring. So Johnny Cupcakes Campbell needs no introduction. This guy, he's been fighting for cage titans forever. This guy, he's got, how many fights do you have now? Looks like he's got 21 pro fights. This crowd is going wild for him, as expected. South Shore guy. 130 pounds here. Normally fights at 135. Yeah, he's just super fun to watch. Loves to brawl. Very hard to take down. He's always fun to watch.
He's fought at 125 before, but the cut's too much for him. This is the catch weight at 130. He said this cut is like any other cut. It sucks. But he's ready to come in here and establish a game plan. And I think he's got a very good opponent to really stand and trade and put on a striking clinic.
Yeah, Johnny's kind of in between in his body build. He's a little too small for 35, but a little too big for 25. 30's like his real weight, but that's not a weight class in the UFC, unfortunately. But if he can take a fight there, he'll take it. And Michael Whaley is more than willing to give him a fight.
Ooh, this place just exploded a little bit. This crowd is ready to see a brawl, and they're gonna get one. Cassie getting us set. Harry Jones getting us set as well.
130-pound professional catch weight matchup set for 3 rounds, 5 minutes apiece. Introducing first, in the red corner, he has a professional record of 2-4. He's fighting out of the Warrior Warehouse. Let's hear it for Michael Whaley. His opponent in the blue corner. He has a professional record of 11-9. He represents himself. Sure, sweet fighting. Let's hear it for Johnny Campbell.
Referee Steve Rada ready to get this one started. The cage door is closing, and it's going to be locked in a moment. Michael Fire Whaley in the black and white trunks with the red trim. Johnny Cupcakes Campbell in the black trunks with the silver trim. They touch gloves in the center, and we're underway at this 130-pound matchup.
Yeah, Johnny Cups, you can see it in his face, super composed. He's been here a million times. This is his home. Michael Whaley looks very intense. He's coming out hard.
Winging a big right hand that misses. Wow. Cupcakes with the takedown right off the gate. I didn't see that one coming.
Me either. Neither did Michael Whaley.
Whaley using a butterfly hook to escape.
Oh, very nice escape. Oh.
Good single from Cupcakes. Way to keep that takedown attempt going. Michael Whaley with an underhook on the left side, trying to use that to wall walk. He's got to post up on one of those feet, get his hips up against the cage, but Cupcakes recognizes that, scoots his hips back, finds himself in full mount against the cage with an elbow landing to the ear of Whaley.
Big elbows.
Cupcakes releasing some very ferocious ground and pound. He takes the back. Big punches from the back from Cupcakes.
Michael Whaley's got to explode out of here. Cupcakes is in a really good position to finish this fight. Michael Whaley, wow, how explosive is he? He
Yeah,
gets
he
right
just
up to his feet.
stood
And
right
there's
up.
a switch. Oh, almost. That was good wrestling.
Just as missed the switch. He got up, stood up with Cupcakes on his back. Cupcakes relinquished the hooks and went right back to the takedown attempt, which he finds successful.
Michael Whaley just showing how seasoned he is, staying calm. He had his back taken.
Full guard for Whaley.
Now he's got his full guard back.
Another elbow, short elbow from Cupcakes from the top. That's the biggest difference between these amateur and pro fights is the elbows.
As I figured out last night. Johnny Cupcakes working the ground and pound here.
Another elbow from Cupcakes. He finds himself in half guard now. He's trying to scoop the leg and get his right leg out, and he's, just as I said, passes to side control. Now transitioning to full mount with Whaley's back against the cage again. Dominant grappling from Cupcakes Campbell. Another elbow from the top, another elbow from the top. Relentless with this ground and pound. He's got both hooks in with the full back mount again. He's gonna try and flatten him out. But he's riding him right now. Just throwing punch after punch after punch. Steve Rita keeping a close eye to the action. He's flattened out Whaley.
Oh, he stretched him out.
The choke's not in.
Nope.
Oh, he does for an
Oh, he
armbar.
almost went for the armbar. Michael Whaley's got to explode. Oh, he couldn't get out.
Good job by Michael Whaley not getting caught in that armbar. Finding himself in full guard again. He's got one butterfly hook.
Johnny Cupcakes, man on a mission, looking for that finish right now.
Full guard again for Whaley. Whaley trying to get the feet on the hips, trying to explode and get back to his feet.
Whaley just not having any answer for Cupcakes' top game yet.
Yeah, Cupcakes' grappling looking outstanding tonight.
Absolutely.
Another short elbow coming from Cupcakes. He's doing a great job of using this position to land as many strikes as he can. Short elbow, short punches. Another big elbow landing. That one landed right on the chin of Whaley. Whaley trying to control the posture of Cupcakes, but Cupcakes is finding home time and time again with that elbow. Cupcakes looked to pass the side control, but he switches to the three-quarter mount. Big ground and pound. He's taking the back again. Both hooks are in. Whaley trying to hand fight here. Uppercuts from the back. Oh, that looks like the wrist.
Going for the neck.
He is going for the neck, but Whaley doing a good job defending. He rolls out of it. Full mount. Butterfly hook in.
Michael Whaley super game, not giving up here.
Very good defensive jiu-jitsu from Michael Whaley. He's been in some bad spots, but he has not let Cupcakes capitalize on them yet.
Cupcakes just relentless, not giving up anything. He hears the 10-second bell and throws some big shots down. And he's up to his feet.
Wow.
First round.
What a round for Johnny Cupcakes Campbell. His grappling looked stupendous in that round. He shot in for a double, almost out of the gate, landed in. From then on, it was all Cupcakes. Top pressure, half guard, side control, you name it, taking the back, landing punches and elbows. As many strikes as he can find, he found them. Outstanding job. Michael Whaley, good defensive jiu-jitsu, but he has to do more to explode and get off of his feet.
Yeah, Michael Whaley's got to keep this fight on his feet if he wants to have a chance to come back. He really had no answer on the ground on his back. Johnny Cupcakes, seems like his strategy is to grapple. So he looks super dominant on top. Never gave Whaley a second to breathe.
Both of them were anticipating a standing brawl, but Cupcakes changed that well. Now that takedown's definitely going to be in the back of the head of Whaley, am I right? He's definitely going to be thinking that's coming.
Oh, absolutely. His corner's got to be letting him know, watch the takedown.
Steve Rita checking in on Michael Whaley. Making sure he understands that he has to continue to protect himself just like that if he does not want this fight to get stopped. Cage door is officially locked and round 2 is underway. They touch gloves in the middle. Johnny Cupcakes with an inside leg kick.
Michael Whaley not discouraged at all. He's bouncing around, throwing punches. Johnny Cupcakes looks very composed, waiting for his shots.
Whaley is so compact. If he lands one of these punches, Cupcakes has a tremendous chin, as we've seen time and time again. But you can tell that Whaley is a very muscular 130 pounder. Cupcakes dives in on a double, gets it right up against the cage. In half guard. Looking to posture up and rain down more elbows. Big punches from Cupcakes. Cupcakes showing a very, very intricate skill set on the ground tonight.
Cupcakes just looking like what he is. Super seasoned vet. Going in there, doing what he knows he can do, just getting the job done here.
And he's using good shots from the top. He's not resting at all. He's always constantly advancing position. He's constantly trying to find the face. Oh! That might have been a slip.
Looking for the neck.
That might have been a slip. Whaley with a guillotine grip.
Wow.
Cupcakes overpowering it though, landing in half guard. Side control, excuse me. Let's go Cupcakes is the chant right now from this crowd in Plymouth, Mass. And Cupcakes thrives off of this. He's gonna look to posture up and rain down big shots any moment now as he's trying to pass again. Falls into half guard of Michael Whaley. Whaley throwing an elbow to the thigh.
Johnny Cupcakes just content to stay in that half guard. Just rain down punches. As I say that, he looks to pass the mount.
He's got the 3/4 mount right now.
Oh, he's got the triangle. He's got the triangle.
Arm triangle. It's deep.
That's tight.
Perfect position.
Michael Whaley's doing a good job, though. He's putting his hands together. He's pushing away.
Yep, and he's rolling out of it, and he's back in full mount. So that arm triangle, that was deep. That was a very good attempt by Johnny Cupcake Campbell.
Very good defense by Michael Whaley, but he falls into mount, which might be worse. And Johnny Cupcakes looking for that ground and pound still.
He's just dragging Whaley up against the fence, right in front of Whaley's corner. Cupcakes looks like he might be looking to isolate an arm again. He's got him going into that S mount. No, he takes the back. He's riding him like a bull. Sinks in the choke. Palm to palm. He's rolling into tap and a finish for Johnny Cupcakes Campbell. A second round submission. Johnny Cupcakes Campbell. Takedown after takedown between rounds. Relentless grappling, great top pressure, ground and pound, ultimately finishing with a couple slick submission attempts with that arm triangle. Then when he takes the back in the second round, he sinks in the choke immediately, and there's the backflip, and he never lands, but he always tries.
That's my backflip. But anyways, Johnny Cupcakes, super emotional. His fans right now are screaming his name. He's coming off of a pretty tough loss in his last one.
And what a class act. He goes in to check on his opponent, Michael Whaley. Michael Whaley, a game opponent, showed good defense throughout the most of that fight, but the grappling of Cupcakes Campbell proved to be too much. Outstanding skill set from him, tremendous wrestling, tremendous top game. And then when he took the back, he did not sleep on the opportunity to take the neck and choke him out. Very, very good win for Johnny Cupcakes Campbell.
Yeah, Johnny Cupcakes just right at home, looks super comfortable, implemented his game plan, and just, like I said, he looked like a seasoned vet out there, and he moons the camera. Oh my goodness, Johnny Cupcakes just mooned the camera.
I'm not sure what to say about that.
That's outstanding.
I guess so. I don't know, just don't moon us. There he is.
Johnny Cups, thank you.
Been watching him fight for years. Honored to call him for the first time. Tremendous display.
Funny story about Johnny Cups. I remember when I first started training at the rack with George, Johnny Cups came by just to roll. I had no idea who he was. It was probably my second week in the gym. I rolled with him, and he beat up on me. And then I talked to him after, and he told me he was a pro fighter. And I was like, holy crap, I just rolled with a pro fighter. Me at the time, I thought that was incredible, but you know, fast forward, here we are. And Johnny Cups is one of the best guys still around.
Harry Jones about to make this official.
Another amazing matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for these two fighters. Two minutes, 56 seconds into the second round. Referee Stephen Reagan called this matchup, giving you your winner. Submission by rear naked choke.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm here with and obviously ecstatic Johnny Cupcakes. I see you guys either level up your opponent, ready before we get to the wing. We gotta stay here. I'm coming all the way up from South Carolina for you.
Yeah, I gotta say thank you so much to Michael Whaley. This dude is an absolute warrior. He flies up here, you know, sits on a plane for X amount of hours and gets in here and fights one of the toughest guys in the area. In town, tons of people screaming, Michael Whaley, please give it up for this guy. This dude is an unbelievable fighter. He's gonna make some noise over 25 by 15 for sure. I'm gonna say thank you to so many people. Everybody who came out, friends, family, fans, you guys are the reason that I am who I am. Otherwise, I'm just some douche who's trying to fight people. And nobody likes that. Cage Titans, unbelievable. Charlie Gobert, 15th fight with them. I couldn't be more proud. My teammates, Special Sport Fighter, Bill Mahoney, is the absolute godfather everybody made in this area. Give it up. So many good training partners. Again, I'm not who I am, but I'm training with the best guys around. I want to keep doing this. So thank you so much. Smoke Mill Hall, by the way, there's a wall out back that was dedicated to me. And Memorial Hall, they let me back in this place. We should be humble in victory and gracious in defeat.